So somebody asked me a question and it's brought me out of my division silence because I really enjoy answering questions. And one thing I would say is many may or may not agree with my approach to answering this question, but this is how I've been able to resolve it as I've played the Division 2. In my video that I made on tips for beating legendary missions, somebody went ahead and left a comment just recently and said, "Hey man, any tips for getting spammed with grenades and drones nonstop? This is my issue with Legendary. As soon as I step into the mission area, I immediately get bombarded with grenades and drones until I'm dead." Now, are you trying to play solo? If you're trying to play solo, it's a whole different mentality. If you're playing with a group, I can understand as well. But here is how I usually solve this, and it's a very niche way of going about it. I usually only do it in specific areas or encounters and I will call them fights in these legendary missions that I think are appropriate for them. Usually also depends on the team I'm playing with. Now, this is my PC character. Pardon me, I don't know where in the world I put a Foundry Bulwark backpack. Maybe I hadn't gotten it by the time it was only raid exclusive, so I kind of abandoned it. That's why I don't have one. But I'm using a tank build with the Sawyer's knee pad. The Sawyer's knee pad is basically what I think is the secret sauce to all of this. It has the talent called Stand Your Ground. You cannot be staggered by explosions. So this is where the build, in a sense, if you're building around something like this, makes sense, is that you actually stack up a bunch of armor. Hence, I'm leading you towards building a tank build. This is where you're going to get your money's worth, because a tank build is going to be able to absorb a lot of damage and you're not staggered, and so you have more utility within your team. Now, I'll show you how it works here using Legendary of Roosevelt, but the specific areas that you'll see me using this particular build, I use the full version on PlayStation, by the way. Some of you, you're probably wondering, like, man, he doesn't even have a Foundry Bulwark backpack. Forgive me, and he doesn't have Shade level 1000. All that's on my PlayStation account, but I'm not firing that up tonight. I got to answer this question and go to sleep. In a team where there are a lot of people that are, in a sense, maybe struggling, perhaps, maybe, they're very aggressive, and I know that we're probably going to have some people downed, I'll usually go in with a build like this. It's just a shield, 4 Foundry Bulwark. I'll slap on maybe a Pun Drunk Mask so I can get a little bit more, sidearm pistol damage and so on and so forth, and we'll just go from there. And then I'll dome the Sawyer's knee pads. I mean, the Stand Your Ground basically increases your total weapon damage by 3 seconds each time you're not moving. And then it stacks up to 10 until you start moving. All Starks are lost, 10 seconds after moving. Yeah, I can use it on stand like in between cover and stuff. But you're going to realize that when I actually am getting hit by, explosive damage fire, I'm just basically going to stay in one place. Let's see if I can actually tank all the damage from like explosions and drones. Come on, send the drones my way. There they are. They're coming. The drones are coming. Let's see if it will damage me. Yes, but you'll notice that I can still keep doing what I'm doing even though they're damaging me, right? My shield is taking a lot of damage. If I had a 4th Foundry Bulwark, it would eat and absorb all the damage basically, if you get what I mean, and it'll give me the perks for Foundry Bulwark. So that's basically how you're going to pretty much be able to enjoy and leverage being able to, just tank, or I would say absorb explosive damage if you want. Now, again, like I said, it will be in the context of a team. You can use a shield build to beat a legendary mission 100%, but it was going to take a lot of patience to do that. So I wouldn't recommend that you do that, except you really have the time and you just want to go for it. That's one way that you can actually do it if that's something that's on your mind. But I hope that helped. I hope that answered your question. I'm very, very excited that people are still actually picking up the legendary missions, and I'm happy that you got to see my former video and got to ask this question. So thanks for watching. I appreciate you guys' time and audience. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. If you have any other ways that you can mitigate something like this, please share. Peace out.